There are three things about Mercury. 1. Mercury is the closest planet to the Sun simply because this is the area where its matter first coalesced about 4.5 billion years ago. In the earliest days of our solar system, the interstellar neighborhood was far more crowded. 2. Mercury is the smallest of the 8 planets because it has the smallest circumference and has the smallest mass. The circumference of Mercury is about 9,500 miles, and the second smallest planet is Mars, with a circumference of just over 13,000 miles. 3. Mercury is hot or cold. Since Mercury lacks an atmosphere, it has no way of trapping the heat that is generated by the Sun, thus leading it to have periods of both hot and cold. Though it isn't the hottest planet, it still comes in a respectable second place, even without an atmosphere. There are three things about Venus. 1. Venus is considered scary because of its extreme climate and hostile environment, which make life as we know it unlikely to exist there. 2. Venus is the hottest planet in our solar system because of its thick atmosphere and greenhouse effect. 3. Venus is similar in size to Earth because they formed in the same part of the solar system and are made of the same materials. There are three things about Earth. 1. Earth is the only planet known to support life. It offers liquid water, an oxygen-rich atmosphere, and protection from the Sun's harmful radiation. By exploring the cosmos, we learn more about Earth and how life evolved here. Asteroids occasionally impact Earth and cause widespread damage. 2. Earth is known as the living planet because it is home to life and is unique in the universe in many ways. 3. Earth is when this is because 70% of the Earth's surface is covered by water, and this is why the Earth is called the water planet. As the oceans formed on the Earth, it has been the only planet in our solar system that hosts a rich diversity of life forms. There are three things about Mars. 1. Mars is not a lonely planet, but it is a cold, dusty, desert world with a thin atmosphere that has extreme weather events. 2. Mars is about 50 million miles farther away from the Sun than Earth. That means it gets a lot less light and heat to keep it warm. Mars also has a hard time holding on to the heat it does get. On Earth, much of the Sun's heat gets trapped in our atmosphere, which acts like a blanket to keep our planet warm. 3. Mars is known as the red planet because of the rusty color of its surface, which is caused by iron in the rocks, dust, and regolith Martian soil oxidizing. The ancient Egyptians called Mars the Red One. There are three things about Jupiter. 1. Jupiter is the largest planet in our solar system because it was able to collect the most mass over billions of years. 2. Jupiter is the loudest planet in our solar system, emitting radio waves that are way 8 times louder than the Sun at radio frequencies. Jupiter's radio emissions are caused by its powerful magnetic field interacting with charged particles from the Sun and its moons. 3. Jupiter is a gas giant because it's made up of mostly hydrogen and helium, and it doesn't have a solid surface. There are three things about Saturn. 1. Saturn is a gas giant because it's a large planet that's mostly made up of hydrogen and helium. 2. Saturn has rings because of the planet's gravity breaking apart objects that were orbiting it, such as moons, asteroids, or comets. The pieces of these objects collided with each other and broke into smaller pieces, which eventually spread out around Saturn to form the rings. 3. Saturn is smaller than Jupiter because Jupiter is denser and has more mass. There are three things about Uranus. 1. Uranus is an ice giant because it's made up of a thick soup of water, methane, and ammonia, and has a rocky core. 2. Uranus is the coldest planet in our solar system because it has little internal heat to supplement the Sun's heat. Here are some other reasons why Uranus is so cold. 3. Uranus appears blue-green because of the methane in its atmosphere. There are three things about Neptune. 1. Neptune is an ice giant because it's made up of a thick, hot, dense fluid of icy materials like water, methane, and ammonia above a rocky core. 2. Neptune is very cold because it's the furthest planet from the Sun, receiving only 1,000th of the sunlight that Earth does. 3. Neptune kitchens can be expensive because they are made with high-quality materials and are produced to high standards. Neptune kitchens are handmade using natural hardwoods like oak and tulip wood. The Henley range is more expensive than the Chichester range because it uses oak cabinet fronts. Neptune also offers a bespoke design service that allows customers to create a unique kitchen.